Hey fam, it is your girl, the one and the only Spicy, and I am back today with another collective energy reading. I hope everyone is feeling well. I hope everyone is feeling blessed. I feel blessed. I feel grateful, and I'm definitely excited to be doing another collective energy reading for you all today. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, I definitely want to give you all a special welcome back. And I just want to thank y'all from the bottom of my heart for everything that you all do just to help grow this channel. You all have definitely been very amazing, loving, and supportive to me. And I just look forward to, continuing to post even more readings, and, just being able to expand this channel in even greater ways. So thank y'all so much. If you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and click that button so that you can join the fam today, because I promise you will love it here. And definitely make sure y'all check out the links in the description box if you would like to book a personal reading with me. If you would like to donate to this channel, and there's multiple ways that you can do so, but for your convenience, the super thanks button is enabled directly beneath this video. You can also check me out on Instagram if you would like to give me a follow over there, and check out my Etsy store where I post my 3D and hand painted gel press on nails. So yeah, get into it. But for now, we're going to go ahead and get started with this reading for today. Like I said, this is a collective energy reading. So, every message that I channel may not resonate directly with your situation. So you really just want to, take what resonates and essentially leave what does not. Don't stress yourself trying to make something fit that doesn't fit. Like, what feels right to you. On this channel, I definitely encourage, just building up your intuition and your own level of discernment, because you have to live life after you turn off this app. After this video ends, you still have to live life. So just use your intuition and, increase your level of discernment to help. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started, y'all. So I'm using the Arcanum Tarot deck, but I also have some other Oracle decks over here that I'm going to be using to get some more information. And y'all, the question that we're asking Spirit today is, what are their fears within this connection? So the person on your mind, what are their fears within the connection between the both of y'all? What are their fears? All right, so we have the King of Swords. We also have the Seven of Cups. I saw the Three of Cups too, but the Three of Cups didn't come out. But I did see it as I was shuffling. Let me just get one more card so I can feel the vibe. Then we also have the Emperor here. So I feel like the person on your mind, like they're a masculine type of, I said masculine type of energy. They're just really masculine. So you all could identify with, being feminine, being divine feminines. But yeah, just with the King of Swords and the Emperor, it just seems like, men issues. Like, that's what I was thinking. And if you're a man watching this, hey, I don't mean to offend you, but it's giving men issues. Like, just things that I feel like, someone who has a more masculine energy would be more, concerned with. Like trying to remain logical, trying to remain rational, trying to remain solution-based and oriented, trying to remain disciplined. I don't know if I said logical already, but it's like that type of energy, whereas it's like the feminine energies are more so concerned with, just allowing things to flow, being intuitive, sometimes, being receptive, and, sometimes, like, I know this could be a trigger word, but also being submissive is like, that's what the feminine energy is more so concerned with. But yeah, for the most part, this person, they fear like, you seeing them, like they fear like you seeing them for who they truly are. What I heard in my head was scared little boy. So I feel like they fear you seeing them as less than who they are. So I feel like this person, a lot of the time, they try to put up a specific like defense, or they try to be unemotional with their feelings, or they try to, hide their feelings, or just like remain in my logical mind. Like, yes, my heart could be telling me things, but how does my mind feel? So this person that you're thinking about, they're very much so in their head. Like, that's what they're in their head about. And I feel like this person, one of the main fears that they really experience is like the relationship between the both of y'all and their ability to push that relationship forward. Now, this person is like, they are thinking, what I also heard was observing. They're observing the fact that they have, just displayed an entire lack of focus and discipline when it comes to the connection. They're looking at the fact that you and this person, the connection is going in two, like you and this person within this connection, it's like y'all are going in two opposite directions. You know what I'm saying? And especially with the 8 of Cups within reverse, I feel like this person fears, things in a sense being stagnant or things not changing. So you and this person could, y'all could be in separation, or you could or this could even be like a newer connection that you had with someone, because for some reason they're fearing the fact that, they may not ever be able to ground this connection. So I mean, yeah, this definitely could be some new energy as well, but y'all know how it goes. But for the most part, yeah, it just seems as though this person is fearing like things just kind of being stuck. What I heard was stuck in a rut. Also stuck in a cycle where it's like things are not pushing forward, and you and them have different ideas in mind about how to move forward. So let's get some more information too. Yeah, with the 8 of Swords, like I said, it's just kind of confirming that that message where it's just kind of like things being stuck in a rut. I think that the 8 of Swords definitely it does, I feel like, talk about fears, but it's like fears that are, I feel like what I just heard was like unbeknownst to you. So it's just like dealing with some type of thinking, some type of belief that you may not even know is there, or you may not even know how to address it, even though the way is clear. So I just feel like what I also heard Spirit say was like this person is thinking about the wrong things. So I feel like their fears are misguided. I feel like there's more important things to think about in which they have to address themselves, because it's this person and their mindset and their thinking that has contributed to this connection being stagnant, to this connection even seeming like it's going backwards, and to no one essentially knowing what to do to press forward. Now we have the Justice card within the reverse. I feel like this connection was very unfair. Like, I feel like it was very unfair to you. And I also feel like this person feared too much. They thought too much in their head, and so essentially what it did was it made them come off as someone who you couldn't trust, or someone who you saw as being very unreliable. Like, you saw this person as just being very manipulative and out for themselves. And the fact of the matter is like that's exactly what they were doing. So in a sense, they could be fearing that you are doing the same thing as well. They could be fearing that, you have a lot of actual power and control within the connection. And also just with seeing them for who they are is like, so you all could be, very highly intuitive as well. You have the ability to just see through people, or, things that they try to cover up. But yeah, when it comes down to like their emotions, this person, like I said, they're more so in their head space. Like for them, what I heard was head over heart. That's what they're focusing on, is what their thoughts are telling them. But I feel like because there's so much in their thought space, is like they are moving mad. You know what I'm saying? They're moving strategic and trying to remain in control as they're doing so. So I just feel like, yeah, that's why I'm just like, this has to do with men issues. You know what I'm saying? Like, this has to do with men issues. And I just feel like I said, this connection hasn't really been fair to you. And I also feel like It hasn't really yet wrapped up. And I also feel like you all could be experiencing like what you deem to be a failure. So you feel like the connection between you and this person was a failure. And I also feel like this person fears them being a failure as well, because this is a very masculine energy. So a lot of it, like for us, for us that are more so in our divine feminine energy, we might not really care about failure as much because we just create simply to create. Okay, there's an abundance of energy and we're just going to lean into that. We just going to create just to create. I feel like this person is very concerned with results, and oftentimes masculine energies are concerned with results and outcome, and because they're executing, so they want to make sure that they can execute and find success as opposed to failure. Now I feel like this person didn't do as much as they could do, and that's something that they are worried about, and that's something that they're fearing, is the fact that like they're part of the connection, like what they put into the connection just wasn't, it wasn't what was needed, like, and it didn't actually progress. It was unnecessary is essentially what I'm trying to say. So this person, they fear the fact that like, dang, did I do something unnecessary that led to the ending of this connection, that led to this failure? They're very hung up about the failure of the connection between the both, and the fact that it's not getting better, and the fact that they are still in a stuck mindset and they don't even know how to free themselves if they even wanted to. They're still hanging on. They're hanging on to the fact that things didn't work. So I just feel like this person is fearing a mistake that they made. Like they could be worrying about it. Like that's their fear. Like I made a mistake. Like I know I failed. Some of y'all, this person could say, I know I effed up. Like I know I didn't do right. And it's like now the situation just isn't right. And they're not doing anything about it. And they're just kind of focusing on like how they can be strategic enough to protect themselves. You know what I'm saying? How they can make sure that they remain in a sense of control. So this person could seem to be a very controlling individual, just a very controlling person. Like they really are. I feel like this person also fears that, you won't want to have anything to do with them, or that you have a lack of apathy towards this connection because it's not really going anywhere right now at this time. They fear that, like, that you just wouldn't be interested. Some of y'all, it's like, some of y'all, you resonate with this reading. It's like, you have options. That's what I want you to know. And I'm sure y'all know it too. It's like you have options. So this person fears that essentially that it's like they would not be a good option for you, or, because clearly they have made a mistake. They have effed up. Yeah, with the Ace of Cups here as well. Like this person, they definitely want to reconcile with you, and they want to release what has happened, like this failure or this mistake. That's what they want to do. But I feel like you all have so many options. Like you just a really good option of someone to like want to be with, or someone to want to get to know. And it's just like the fears kind of revolve around like, are they bringing stress into your life? You know what I'm saying? Are they bringing stress into your life? Are they a good option for you? Like, there's many things that you could potentially choose. I also feel like this person fears bringing this connection out of their imagination into reality. So this person is like, they don't understand that their manifestations have led to a failure when they could have just focused their manifestations on positivity and what they actually really truly saw, and just creating what they saw. So this person could be holding themselves back. Like I said, they're very much in their headspace, as opposed to just being like, well, what does my heart tell me? And like, let me just go do what it is that my heart is guiding me to do. So someone who's very controlled, like they don't want to, listen to their heart. And yet it's like this person is a contradiction, because it's like they are fearing that you would move on and not really want to, not really be paying attention to just what it is that they're offering you. And I mean, rightfully so. I feel like this person being in this energy that they're in the Eight of Swords, it's like, what much, could they really offer? But I just think it's an egotistical thing with this person, because it's like what I just heard was they have no chill. They have no chill. So it's like, it's just it's just egotistical with this person. And I feel like they need some time to figure out what it is that they want, because they're battling back and forth with head over heart. And because they're doing that, because they didn't just follow their heart, it's like it led to, like I said, a failure of the connection, and things just not really wrapping up. So I feel like things I mean, you can create the closure if that's what you want to do when it comes to this person, but they definitely fear that there will not be another, reconciliation between the both of y'all, even though it's something that they, would like to do. I feel like this person is being a very controlled space, like. And then we also have the lovers here as well, so it's just like, you know what I'm saying, but the lovers, it came up like, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like this person fears that, maybe when this reconciliation happens, that maybe you all won't be compatible with each other anymore. Or maybe you would be compatible with each other. But there definitely is some type of attraction here between the both of y'all. You might feel like it's a very deep spiritual connection. There could be a lot of primal lust between the both of y'all. So just a lot of chemistry between the both of y'all. And I feel like this is a releasing thing for this person. What I just heard was "I Never Knew Love Like This Before" by Stephanie Mills. So I feel like this person is realizing that, they made a mistake with the wrong one and the right one. You know what I'm saying? They made a mistake with the wrong one because, just underestimating their actual feelings. And a lot of their fears stem from like the mistakes they made, but also their poor execution. And it's like now, they want to be able to offer you something, but they feel like you're not going to accept it and it's just not going to be good enough. But I just feel like if this person got out of their head space and moved more so into their heart space, then you would you would be in a better place, especially as a feminine energy, to be receptive and receiving to what it is that they're giving you. But you can't be open and receptive to harsh energy. You can't be open and receptive to someone that just wants to logically think about things and they don't want to allow themselves to feel. Like, you can't be open and receptive to that. So I just feel like this person really need time to, they really need time to address this limited thinking here, and also understanding that like the way is clear if you just uncover or unveil yourself. Like, the way would be clear if you just would open your eyes, like, open your eyes. Or I guess, it's giving blocked heart chakra. Like, if they just open their, if they just open their heart, then they would if they just open their heart, then they would, the things would change. And then even on the bottom of the deck with the 5 of Swords within the reverse, like, this person just fearing that like you're not going to want to compromise with them, that maybe you don't want to, like, even just taking it here too with this 4 of Cups, it's like you're just not interested. It's like you're not interested in a compromise. You're not interested on, getting on the same page with this person or even being on the same team with them. Like, that's something that they fear as well. But yeah, I want to get some more info about this mistake, but I definitely feel like they didn't really put too much time and energy and effort into this connection. They didn't really do that. I also feel like this person too, like, a mistake they made was like within themselves. They didn't allow themselves to be open to a new connection. You know what I'm saying? So it's giving false start. It's like they didn't really truly allow themselves to be open. And with the Death in reverse, it's like just someone who is delaying what I just heard was like, it's like you're delaying a cycle. It's like you're literally holding on to things. And I feel like with the Death card too, and especially with this 8 of Swords and with this 8 of Cups, it's like this person could definitely just be holding on to the past. They're holding on to the past. Like, they're literally stuck in the past. Like, their head and their heart space is stuck in the past, and they are not yet at the point where they realize that I need better and I need to go get better. And here's this opportunity to have better. But does this person still, would they still be interested in wanting to take it? Like, so yeah, like this person is holding on to the past. I feel like it has nothing to do with you. I feel like it has nothing to do with you, but everything to do with you as well, because it's happening to you. But I can't say that, I mean, it's, because it's like, what I wanted to say is that, like, how I felt was like, if it was this person would have did it the same thing if it was anybody. But it's not just anybody, and you're not just anybody. And especially with this Ace of Cups and the Lovers, like, between the both of y'all, you're not just anybody. So it's unfortunate to say, but I also heard the song like by Earth, Wind and Fire. can't hide love. So it's just like, it's just sad to say, but it's like this person is trying to go with their head over their heart. But when they're in their head space, it's a very fear-based type of mindset and thinking, whereas if they just got into their heart space, it's like things would feel a lot much more easier, you know, just for this person. Like, it would just feel a lot much more easier. And they would maybe at that point feel a lot much more inclined to, you know, maintain a connection and to be patient. But it's just like this person, it's like they're fearing, you know, like they're fearing, of course, like getting nothing out of this and it being a failure. But it's like it's like if you created the circumstances for it to fail, then it's just like, that's what you did. It's a direct result of what you did. So what I just heard was like, you can't have it both ways. Like, and if you want something, you need to work for it and you need to try, like, if that's what you want. So for this person, we have afraid of commitment. So yeah, definitely could be a commitment phobe. As we can see, the mistake that they made was holding on to their past and bringing it into this new situation. It's like you're not doing anything, but you want to expect to get something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't get something for nothing. That's what's coming up here. Sorry. Mess up the cards. Yeah, you just can't get nothing for something. Like, you can't get nothing for something. That's what this person need to understand. It's like, if you want what you want, then you have to go get it. And you have to get on one accord with yourself and do right by that other person. Like, you have to do right. It's just bad that this person is really stuck in their imagination. Like, because this person imagination goes any and everywhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? But for them, we also have go with the flow. That's why I'm saying, like, if this person got out of their headspace, they would allow themselves the ability to go with the flow, because it's easier that way to just go with the flow. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's easier. Like, it's not, you know, it's not hard. Like, just playing. It's probably easier said than done. You know what I'm saying? It's probably easier said than done, but sometimes it's like the older you get, you just realize, like, I'm not fighting and going against the grain anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's like the whole idea of human design is like, if I know myself, you know, and I'm clear with who I am, it's like, I don't ever have to be resistant. I can just let things be as they are. I don't ever have to do something that's outside of my human design that does not work for me. It's like when you have integrity and morals, you realize, like, I don't have to go outside of my integrity and morals to do some other stuff that does not coincide with me. You know what I'm saying? And who I think of myself to be. But yeah, daughter romance, I just feel like this person, the other major fear too within this connection is literally falling in love. Like, that's what I'm saying, because why, like, just being so focused on, you know, head over heart, like falling in love, like, and being vulnerable too, here too, with the heart that's inside of the cage. I know oftentimes, I have this one deck back there, and that's like the devil card, because it's like, it's like you're not releasing things. You know what I'm trying to say? It's just, what I also heard was like, it's a mystery, where it's just like, you know, what is actually truly going on. So I feel like you're here because it's like this person, they're all in their headspace and you don't actually know what is truly going on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it just seems as though, yeah, this person is definitely fearing falling in love. But it's like they fear falling in love, but they still want to be in your face and they still want to offer you something. But the fear is if it's not enough. So some of y'all might really actually love this person and care about them, and you might actually want to, you know, because what I heard was Giving You the Best That I've Got by Anita Baker. So it's like, maybe you are wanting to take the best that they can give, but others of you, you know, you may really be taking it to heart, this, you know, lack of motivation, the lack of determination to actually give to the connection. Like, y'all might be really taking that to heart, like the mistake that this person made and just the outcome and how you perceive them to be, which is someone who is deceptive, someone who's controlling. You perceive this person to be someone who's egotistical, like, and it's hard. What I just heard was like, I'm not really like that. So it's like this person might not actually be really like that. You know what I'm saying? Because with the Five of Swords here in reverse, like this is like, let's succeed. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, not let's succeed, but in a way like let's let it go. Like, let's forgive, let's compromise, let's get back on the same team. Like, that's that type of energy as well, which is what this person would like to do. But I'm not sure that you are in a position to forgive them for the mistake that they made. So let's get some more information from the Kipper deck and let's see what comes up. If y'all are liking this reading, definitely make sure you go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, share. Y'all do that anyway, so you know. So we have thief here. We have thief. Like, we have thief. I feel like this person is too concerned with, you know, you potentially, you know, even potentially being deceptive towards them. Because it's just like, why are you so in your headspace if it's not to protect yourself and to protect your feelings? So they may feel like they can't, that they have to protect themselves from you. Like, they have to protect themselves from you. And I also feel like this person could have experienced this within their past as well, because this card is over here where, like, within more so of their past energy, like how they became who they are now, or, you know, as far as within this connection, okay? Because, you know, as far as when it comes to y'all. But I realize that how you do one thing is how you do everything. So, hey, you know what I'm trying to say? This could literally be your life in general, you know? But, yeah, I just feel like they need to let go of what they experienced in their past in order to start anew. Like, this person doesn't really have a good understanding of cycles in life and when a chapter has closed. Because it's like, if you have this Ace of Cups over here, it's like, clearly this is a new beginning. This is a new opportunity. So you would think to yourself, like, I need to close up that old chapter because there's something new that I can look forward to. But this person, they don't, that's not how they thinking. Yeah, well, poverty, and this just makes me think about someone who has like just a poverty-based mindset and thinking. This person could also be trying to address the poverty, especially if, you know, they this person, like, they're very focused on results and they're taking to heart the failure of this connection. So it's just like, you know, just being a results and solution based type of person. It's like, that's, you know, they could be focusing a lot of their time on that and trying to wrap up the cycle of poverty that they're feeling within their life. But honestly, when I see this card, it just makes me think about someone that's just on the outskirts. And I feel like this person fears just being on the outside. But they've, in a way, their behaviors have led, because of their thinking, like, it literally all started with a thought. You know what I'm saying? When it came to this person, because of their thinking, their behaviors have led them to actually being on the outside. So this person's limited mindset, their poverty-based mindset, like their lack of thinking into positive results have led them to, you know, be where they are now, have led them to feel where they are now. So yeah, this person has some things that they have to address, you know, just within their thinking. And then here with the concern card, like, yeah, this person has definitely been thinking. They've been very concerned about this. So at least you know that, like, when I say, like, what are their fears within the connection, it's definitely something that they're thinking about. They could be trying to maintain a sense of logic. I'm not saying that this is a stupid person. This is not. Like, this is a thinker. Like, this is someone who comes to their own conclusions. But I feel like within this particular area of their life, which is within love and romance, is like, this is just the conclusion that they came to. You know, this is just the conclusion. Now for y'all, I'm going to get y'all some cards from the surrender deck, just to help you sacrifice and surrender some things when it comes to this connection. Now that you understand this person's fears, and also understanding, like, we can't change what's going on in other people. Like, all we can do is be there to support them. But it's like, within this person and the connection not moving forward, and then it being unfair to you the way it went down, I don't think that you should put yourself in a position to want to counsel and help this person. You can love this person, but love this person from a distance and let them get on one accord with their head and heart so that they can properly pursue the connection in a positive way. Like, I feel like y'all could have had something really serious like marriage here, Some of y'all could have been married and just divorced from this person, but it's just like, regardless or not, this person does want to take a new beginning. They want to release. And they probably really want to express to you how they actually really truly feel, or the things that they've experienced in their past. Now for y'all, we have surrender the habit of people pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. Now that's for you. Just focus on yourself. But I also feel like this could be for this person as well, because it's like they do need to speak their needs, and they do actually need to be true to themselves and what they want, instead of remaining up here in this imaginative headspace, which actually is not the place that they need to be in. They actually need to be in a very grounded reality type of headspace. Like, they really actually do, with something as serious as this love. It's like, what I heard was head in the clouds, head in the clouds. Like, but for this person, it's really just kind of murky and gray. So I just feel like this person needs to do themselves justice and bring themselves out of that imaginative headspace, because it could be, when you're in your imagination, yes, it can look so great, but oftentimes when you're in your imagination, it can lead to you experiencing even more confusion. It's like, I'm sure y'all have experienced this. It's just kind of like, when you make up stories in your head to explain something, and it's like way worse than what it actually really is. That's what I'm saying. Like, this person is a thinker, they're in their imagination, but it can turn left really fast. It can turn left really quick. So let's see. Let me shuffle this deck and get y'all another one. And then we're going to wrap up the reading for today. Like, all right, so for y'all, we have surrender denial. Yeah, that's what this person needs to do. Like, they need to surrender denial. As you can see here, it's like the woman on this card, she's wearing white, but the woman over here is wearing red. Now, this is for y'all. So I just feel like your intentions when it comes to this person are very pure. But I can say that this person is actually very passionate about you. I just feel like they are still stuck and attached to their past. And they need to let it go and realize that something better is there for them. Something better, something that would lead them to feel a lot much more comfortable and satisfied with their life, as opposed to dissatisfied and uncomfortable. So for you, we have surrender denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. See, like, you understand, we've talked about the difficulties within your connection, and we've also talked about the fears, that this person is experiencing. So you have no other option but to see this person in a real point of, like, as a realist, actually seeing them for who they are. You know what I'm saying? Because they over here in their imagination, and they need to be grounded. And I feel like what I heard was a slap in the face. So I feel like when things kind of came down, it's like, this person kind of got slapped in the face, energetically or metaphorically. But yeah, then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. Yeah. So I just feel like, see this person for who they are, and don't feel like you have to please them, because you really don't have to. Like, they need to make this situation right if they choose to do that. But they're fearing that you wouldn't be receptive to that. So y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it where it is. Definitely hope that you all enjoyed this collective energy reading. Like I said, it may not all resonate with everyone, but it is what it is. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one.